have been your guest of Gondwana and to take that trip starting from Windhoek right through going to now Tsumeb, where I was born, and visiting my mother, my grandmother's grave, and for the first time after 76 years, trying to talk to her. I'm just so happy that you were able to bring me here, back to my cradle. I left here when I was 3 months old. My grandmother, Ida Kaira Getsem, she was able to stand up for the rights of the women. She was the first black woman of that period of colonization under the Germans who fought for gender equality. And what is amazing about my grandmother, during the period of that war, Kaira used to have a small group of people going around after the battles and so forth, collecting German soldiers and also the heroes who lost their lives during the war. They were given a proper burial. And beside that, she adopted many children from many of our tribes in this country. And I think that is a record that gives me pride. My grandmother will heal me again and making me whole and young to continue the remaining chapters of our life history of my family. We had to now move to the north in the blazing sun. In traveling, we came across herds of cattle, donkeys, people. Coming at Ondangwa, we were welcomed by the king with his beautiful queen mother, Kukutapopi, into their palace. And then after that, we move on as if we were archaeologists looking for the lost continent Atlantis, looking for my father's grave. We relied on information that we were getting from some of my relatives. One of them is Captain Kanime. We left Okahau to look for the mysterious grave of my father in Onganjera village. We were taken to my father's homestead. We were met by one of my nieces and all the other family members came gathering around us and holding my hands. They haven't seen me for 76 years. They have only heard about me, about this little boy, 9 years old, who was here.
Background. Prof was trying all along to say one day that he will be here so that he can see the descendant of his paternal tree.
Pastor Alpo took all of us, family members and extended families, to find the area where my father was buried, and it was a grave that was very near an ant heap. And just as we gathered, because Alpo, who's a pastor, wanted to have a service there, what made the day even much more better was the arrival of an older relative in whose presence I grew up in Wolfish Bay, 95 years old. He could remember everything. Timo says that I brought them the football, the soccer ball. Yeah, but the name is not Brumba. Brumba came later. The name is Erich. I'm so emotional about even sitting at this very, very sacred place where my father was buried, and that I didn't have the opportunity to be here at the funeral when I was of that age, because I was in a school far away from our country. But I must say that for those who have helped me to be here today, I'm really indebted to all of you for making this day to be one of the most important days in my life. That in 1947, when I came here with my father, I came with the football coming from Wolfish Bay, of course. I then started playing football here with my little friends of that age, and one of them was our founding president, Sam Nujoma. So we gathered in this little place here, village, and I was teaching them how to play football. And I see that as we were coming, the tradition has apparently grown among the young people here. I would like to also ask my father, in the spirit world where he is, to look at me at this age and to heal me. This is the only thing I can ask of him now that he is in the spirit world. And during the service, I could actually feel the spirit of my father. And that was the great moment of my reunion with my people that I haven't seen.